She's not wearing anything. Meg Tremble as MI6 and Playboy magazine exposes her yacht girl file. Meg shocked as MI6 and Playboy magazine leaked Duchess's dirty file with her personal info and nude pictures. Now we know why she's dressed so badly. She's not used to wearing anything. She used her uncle, or rather her father's brother, just to get a job at the embassy. However, she was busy with several other embassy staff there and was unable to pass the exams necessary to qualify for a foreign service job. The lively interview took place in 2012 and she just started wearing suits. Maybe she doesn't have a publicist, which means she arranged her own interview with Playboy. Either way, she has to approve it before the spokesperson, making the final arrangements with the publication. The interviewer worked in the field of foreign affairs at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires. What convinced you to switch to modeling and acting? I hated the idea of being a cliche girl who grew up in LA and decided to become an actress. When asked that Rachel in Suits looked confident, glamorous, and ambitious, she said the only time we see a crack in that facade is when she tries to hire Mike to take her biology test. Have you ever taken a risk to move forward in life? Megan replied that as an actress auditioning, she took all the risk, and I'm not talking about any casting chairs either. Also, when I was in the U.S. Embassy, like Rachel, I tried to take the Foreign Civil Service exam, and I could not pass. So I think it's funny how there are similarities between me and the character. After that, the website owner made Megan an offer to pay Megan $500 to take sensitive photos for the front page of the newspaper, which Megan, of course, accepted. After marrying Harry, nude photos of Markle's Playboy were released online. According to the job description, a small thumbnail has 3 photos of Megan, a side view of her face, and 2 photos of her body. Yeah, those are just some of the default photos used on links through the site. If you reverse image search, you may see the image show up in other links to the site as thumbnails. The explanation is very, very simple. The pictures in the thumbnail are the default hot girl pictures that show up when you link to the website. Hot Lady Magazine is often used as an ending. Say she's interested in other positions. She was sleazy from the start. Nothing new as more and more information about her is known. I thought back to the late Queen and peed while looking at her at that grand wedding. Now we know why they were thinking Harry was stupid, but even he went too far with this. If we wanted a woman without virtue, we can find one locally and not have to import horrors from the States. Even Megan mentioned at the end of the interview. Playboy has articles. It's really considered an entertainment and lifestyle magazine instead of a sensitive type magazine, and it has a history of publishing short story writers featured in series interviews. Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451 was originally serialized in Playboy magazine over several issues in the 1950s, and Alex Haley even interviewed MLK for the magazine. Lockhart apparently came up with a girly fire column, so the magazine could publish an interview with a young actress and show PR films in a famous magazine, which still had global newspaper circulation at the time, and I'm pretty sure it still had web traffic, which is pretty good. In addition, during those interviews, Megan accidentally admitted to lying about her degree. She did not graduate with a double major in international relations, but in international studies at the School of Communication, rather. I've left a few comments on this topic before. Her degree is a combination of classes in sociology and literature, while her AAR is a cohesive study of geopolitics, history, state building, and more. Of course, she took the easier level and lied about making the harder level to boost their credentials, like she did with her own office, when she was just the opposite. Royal statue after the photo shoot won't be a problem. The real problem here is the crazy way her mind entered the character's identity and brought Rachel alive. She belongs to a refugee camp because she really needs treatment, but she's certainly not the only one who makes Oprah's day.